So today we're at the mountain house. We're doing a little bit of scouting and a bit of trout fishing. See, look at that big old track right there. That's a big track. Just spooked a deer down there. He's on the opposite side. He must have been walking down the hillside I never saw. I think we're gonna drop down into the creek bottom. Yeah, the wind's going uphill. I bet you he's circling me right now. I'm getting on my scent and going up that way. I don't know how well you guys can see, but there's a trail from the other side that runs down like that and then cuts that way and gets right down to the creek bottom. They have a couple spots that they come up. Right there, you can see a little bit of an incline right there. They take that path, and they also take that path right beyond that down tree that's right there. They go right up that. I heard a deer last night, right around here actually. I was about 80 yards past the down tree, and I heard a deer walking up through there and into here. I never actually saw it, but it blew at me, and then it went down that way. I really hope it wasn't the same deer, because if so, that deer's probably not coming back. Spooked twice in 2 days is never a good thing. But yeah, still it's cool to see him. So I had to turn the camera off for a minute there. I had the deer blow at me that I hope you guys heard through the camera. And I went down there to try to get out of their sight. So I was down in the creek bottom, and I was walking real slow and everything. And then I got to a spot where there was kind of a bit of a roadblock. A couple big old trees right across the ravine. So I started to crawl my way up this steep side, and I had cover the whole way up, and I was moving real slow and everything and quiet, and all of a sudden I just hear, just blew right at me, probably 100 yards, like down, and I don't know what happened. I didn't see him. It blew at me a couple more times and kind of moved off slow. Same thing as the other one. So, yeah. I kind of just waited for them to move, and then I kept crawling up. And now I'm on top, because the ravine's back that way, through the woods there. And I crawled back up through this. Now I'm out in the field. I've had a couple real good chances at deer up here. And it's a dream place to get a buck. It's so cool. But we don't have a whole lot of land that we can do it on. The land that I'm on right now is actually our neighbor's. We got permission to hunt here, just in this field. That tree line right there, those first couple big trees right there, is the end of where we can hunt. So I can hunt from there to those trees right there, and I can hunt this up to our house up there. So it's a little tricky, but when you time it right, it works out. It's just real tricky getting in here quietly without bumping deer. So I'm just gonna keep working slowly down this, all the way down this field. Just gonna work through here real slow. Pretty quiet, try not to make a whole lot of noise. Yeah, we also have blueberries all through here. They're starting to come in. They're all through this. We got blueberries, strawberries, and apples. And we got all other sorts of stuff that I don't know the names of, but I really am trying to learn. Because I want to know why they come in here. Because sometimes there's other stuff that just aren't fruiting. But the deer are still coming in, so what are they feeding on, you know? Just trying to figure it all out. This trail's pretty heavy. I do gotta be worried about bears while I'm here. I forgot the bear spray at the house, but I don't know, I think I have a knife in my pocket. Yeah, I do. Not that that's gonna help much, but if it comes down to it. Check that thing out. I have no idea what type of plant it is, but really pretty. This spot is a known bedding area. We've spooked deer out of this hole down here a bunch of times. That's the very start of the field, the second field. There's a deer right there. Alright, so we made it to the first hole. If you guys watch Trip for Trout, this is the stream that it started on. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and check the video out right now. Got that one. Oh my gosh, it's a creek chub. No way. Wow. Oh, cool. Alright, see you later, bud. Crap. I'm not after creek chubs. Shit. Cool to catch one, though. Alright, let's see what we can get. Some more deer tracks right here. Got one in. That's a brookie. Nice. Super little brook. Oh, sorry, bud. He's got some really cool colors. And he just popped off the hook. He's got a real rose look to him. Pink all on the belly. That's pretty. Alright, put him back. See you later, bud. See if he'll eat it. Got another one. Just another little brookie. This guy's pretty dark. He's a little different than the other guy. Just another little brookie. Alright, first fish of the day, a chub. See you, bud. Smally, a decent one too. How about it? You know what? We'll net him just for fun. That's the biggest smally I've seen out of here. He's got some fight in him. Does he have me snagged? He's got me snagged. They got sharp teeth in here. Big black tail. How about that? See you later, bud. Oh, I just lost one. He just went in the net and out. I hope he doesn't get off, but he might. There we go. Wow, that's a pretty one. It's a nice rainbow. Wow. All right, bud. Oh, oops. Well, he's off and he's gone. See you later, bud. Not the best handling, but that trout's gonna be just fine. Got another rainbow here. Another rainbow here. This guy's a little smaller than the other two that I caught, but there he goes. Alright, got the hook out. And these rainbows up here, really pretty. And I dropped them. That's alright. Real pretty rainbow. Gonna try to keep them on here. He's in the net. Wow. Wow, real pretty one. Look at his dots on him. How cool. Rainbow number 5. Wow. There we go. Not a bad one.